Hey everyone, today I'm going to set a challenge for myself. I'm going to attempt to create a fishing gig using no tools whatsoever. This is going to be fun. Hey guys, so that was really fun. This is by far the most difficult tool that I've ever built, ever. For my day job, I travel, I fly semi-regularly. And because I fly, I can't bring any sort of cutting tool with me. So without a good knife, you're kind of left to improvising cutting tools to create bushcrafting or survival tools. And to compound that difficulty, most of the time in my area and in most areas of the country, you will not have access to large, easily knappable stone. So you're really very much limited to stones that don't break uniformly. You can't get nice flakes from it. And whatever cutting edge that you get from the stones are very brittle. So for today's challenge, I found a set of stones, just walking around, to be my toolkit. You have the hammer stone. I found some angular stones with sharp edges, but these stones are not knappable stone. They do not at all break consistently or uniformly. And then I found a large piece of sandstone, which is our anvil stone. Now, in terms of sawing, the technique is you break one of these angular stones until you get a small piece. And then you basically cut a little circle around the piece of wood, and then you basically break that piece of wood. Now, this particular gig is an inch in diameter, maybe less than that. It took me about 2 minutes to saw a ring through the branch and then to break that branch. The next thing that I did was I used another sharp surface on a stone to basically remove the bark off of the tip of my fishing gig, with the intent that, you know, I want the penetration surface to be as smooth as possible. Just to clean up this little surface, this took me about 15 minutes just to scrape it out. For splitting, I use a two-pronged approach. First, you use a small stone as kind of like a little wedge, as a starter wedge, and you basically, you know, create just a little seam, and then you pound it with your hammer stone. And after you created that initial wedge, you use little pieces of wood to incrementally widen it, and then you start pounding it with a larger stone, like this, right? And then just over time, the crack gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and then eventually you can fit sort of your piece separation stick in there, and then you have the basic form of a gig spearhead. Splitting the whole thing took around 10 minutes, and after that, what I did was I took the sandstone, and so I took the sandstone and I grinded the edge of it until there's some sort of semblance of a point. This took over an hour to do, to grind this sort of asymmetrical edge. The next step after that is to take tiny little pieces of stone that has the smallest sharp edge and to basically carve the tips of this fishing gig. Now, this takes considerable effort. Took me about half an hour to work the point into there. So overall, this spear, if I used my Mora knife, I could have finished it in perhaps 10 minutes. Using Stone Age tools, it took me at least 2.5, maybe 3 hours to finish this whole thing. Now, overall, I consider this a success. It is effective, and it has given me a great deal of confidence in my own primitive woodworking skills. And that confidence counts for a lot, because you never know if you'll have your knife or hatchet. But the knowledge, once you learn it, it stays with you forever. Anyway, take it easy, guys.